Good. Okay, go inside right now. And I just want to speak to your deep, deep, deep unconscious mind while you're doing this. And anybody else whose unconscious mind would like a deep communication. I want you to go inside. The only question that matters is, what does this mean to you? And so I want you to go inside and make those changes that are important to you. To free up your empowered living, your space, your freedom. This is your life. This is one of those moments where you go, oh wow, maybe I didn't quite perceive it correctly when I was 11. Surprise. And what else haven't you perceived clearly? I believed a whole lot of stuff 10 years ago, 5 years ago. I believe some stuff, I mean, it's just amazing. Like, you're just like, oh, okay, cool, yeah. And now I have some new understanding. And then things can change. So I want your unconscious mind to go inside and make those changes that you need to make to integrate this new piece of information, which brings you back into your own power. And that's what the gift is this morning. So what does it feel like to move through the world in your empowerment? Just more free. You know, we're just talking about living with a little more space in your life, a little more freedom. What does it mean to you to go inside and to make those changes in your deep, deep, deep unconscious and your being, so that you can live your life in more spaciousness and freedom from this moment forward? More space, more freedom, more empowerment, which is the shift that's happening inside of you, Yolessa. And the shift that's happening inside of you. And I want you to take one other thing away from this weekend. If you really look at, what does this mean to me, to my character, to my identity, to my beingness, then it's not about slogging through exercises and endless things. It's about making fundamental shifts in your consciousness and then going out and living life. So what does it feel like in your body to go out and live in a more empowered way a month from now? Like, what does that look like? Like, just this one tiny adjustment in your life right now will affect you in the most profound ways. Like, what would happen a month from now? How might you be different just from this one shift in your core, in your beingness, in your identity? How do you breathe differently? How do you feel? Like, just one adjustment. And then what would happen a year from now? All those subtle changes, like what are those little things where it's just like, wow, that one insight over the course of time suddenly changes all kinds of things. And then let's go out just 2 years from now, just from this one little shift. And let that person say to you sitting here something, anything. Maybe give you a little symbolic gift. And take that gift inside. And let that gift radiate in your being as a reminder of this deep inner shift, change, transformation. Again, notice the quiet in the room. I'll just tell you guys a little secret, you know. When the energy opens, the mind naturally quiets. You never have to struggle with it. Because it actually prefers to be kind of quiet and idle. So right now we're flowing in that openness. And I wonder what else you might change right in this moment. What other changes meaningful to you and your character, your life? We might as well use this very fruitful space to plant some seeds. Like, what else would you really love to recreate? what else do you want to transform? So take one seed idea, one understanding, something where you're just like, oh yeah, this is different now. Something good is already happening deep inside your consciousness. And you may or may not be aware of that, but there is the sense that something is shifting. So as you move through life, what does this mean to your character, to your identity? But also try on the framework just try on the framework that this is all here for you. That this infinite life is here for you. What would that change? What would change right now if you really take in the infinite magnificence that is life? And I really acknowledge everybody because these deep spaces are all about you showing up and playing full on. See, if you realize that it's all for you, which it is, so much fear and anxiety naturally drops away. But somewhere along the way, you learn to make changes in your life, deep changes, that literally affect the quality of your entire life. And these things are beautiful, powerful. So just drink in that power. What would it mean to my character, my framework, my identity if I were to see the entire world from the framework of infinity? Scarcity just causes so much fear for people. But there's something about more than enough. And once again, we are in the presence, the present. Just feel the essence of your essence. The awareness of your awareness. This is you here, alive, right now. This is it. You see, all life, like, really is change. Like, the essence of life can be described as change, our ability to change. Rigidity is death, literally. The body dies and it gets rigid. Tree branches die, they snap. Life is the ability to be flexible and change and adapt. And you are a master of that. Because this is your life. And you know how to make deep, profound changes. I want you to make a reference point for presence. Presence is not a location. You don't become present, you already are. You just simply become aware of what is already so, which is what we're doing right now. This is your life. Your body is in touch with presence because that's where existence is. And the mind is quiet because there's nothing to say about is. And it's relaxing to just be quiet in the mind. It's relaxing. It's just, yeah. So in a moment or two, we'll begin to bring, to just become aware of this space again. In other words, focus our attention on the experience of moving through this three-dimensional reality, which you can do from awareness and presence. They're not mutually exclusive. That's what's so beautiful. And to just, spend more time in this quality of being. Because it feels good. It's like being in the really, truly the center of the eye of the hurricane. Life is change. So one quite simple way to verify aliveness is just our ability to just adjust, shift, change. So just feel your breath in your body. And we'll take a little break. And just make sure you get some hugs and just feel, like, participate in life with your awareness. Because it really is okay to feel good. To feel really good.